understand a bit how Admiral, Vice Admiral James Stockdale felt in 1992 at the vice presidential debate when he said, "Who am I? Why am I here?" I've been asking that question ever since I heard that I was going to receive this wonderful honor. I don't know where to start. I would need to just thank people, because so many people, including numerous people in this room, have helped me along the way. God, I'm looking at faces that are part of my biography, who I am. My guy Johnny Starks showed up. God bless Johnny Starks. Wow. Yeah, Terry, Deborah, Brent, Elizabeth, colleagues in the editorial board, Connie and Regina. It's amazing that I've been fortunate enough to have so many great people to work with over the 21 years that I've been in the city of Cleveland. When I came here, of course, this was supposed to be a 3-year stop. I wasn't really interested in Cleveland as more than a stepping stone, but Cleveland has a way of growing, people that move to Cleveland have a way of realizing quickly that this is a phenomenal city. There are very few weeks that I won't, for instance, stop my car on East Boulevard or Martin Luther King Boulevard and just get out and walk the cultural gardens. Because those gardens always remind me of the tremendous visionaries, the tremendous people that thought enough of the city, of this region, that they wanted to leave an enormous, epic legacy. To me, that's Cleveland, a city that, even though it's post-industrial, busy reinventing, trying to find a pulse other than healthcare, it's still a living, breathing, beautiful city. And that's why when this fellowship ends in May up in Michigan, I can't wait to get back to the city. I think I've always wanted an opportunity like this, though, for kind of an unpredictable reason, to use the word of the night. My father's in the audience, and I've never told my father this story, but he's the reason why I'm a writer. A quick aside, my father and my late mother, for the longest, would not put a television in the home. They thought it was corrupting and corruptive. And in fact, that decision is probably why I ended up going into newspapers instead of television. I still think I had a face for TV. But he would not put a television in the home up until about the point that I turned 12. And at that point, there were 5 children, and the chapel lobby was just too strong for him. He and Mom had to relent and get a TV. But in the years leading up to that decision, I spent my time reading and writing, because there was little else to do other than go to church, which they had us doing a lot of as well. But the reason why I say that my father is the reason that I'm a writer is that I remember when I was about 6 years old, my father started working away on a little book. I don't recall the title of the book. I think it was more of a little religious sort of track. But I remember watching him at the kitchen table, scribbling away. Then one day I remember him taking his notebook off, and he came back. Apparently he had it self-published. He went and got this little book published. Well, I may be wrong, Dad, but I don't think you sold a single copy. But the point is, you wrote it. My father wrote a book, and that's when he put it in my mind that this is possible. You know, what is this man writing about? Again, I never read the book, but he wrote the book, and that is what amazed me. So that, along with the decision, again, to force their 5 children into the library, onto the bookshelves that they kept in the home, I firmly believe is why I became a writer. And Dad, I just wanted to publicly thank you for some of the decisions you made in my life as a very responsible and as a very good father. Absolutely have to thank, and neither one of them are here today, but the late Jerry Gordon was my mentor. Talk about unpredictable. Jerry Gordon was pretty unpredictable. Also, Tom Greer. He was a person that made a difference in my life. Because when Marion Sharkey decided to make the decision to bring me to Cleveland, I think Greer had some real concerns with it. But once I got here, he adopted me and became like a big brother to me. And I'd like to thank both of those gentlemen because I believe they're listening somewhere. And least but not last, the little girl that I write about sometimes. You guys hear about this little lacrosse player named Faith Morris. Well, she's here on the front row. As that little princess, that little angel that honestly, in addition to my love for Cleveland, is what keeps me here and what keeps me grounded. So anyway, I'd just like to thank you so much for this award, which I view as more as encouragement to continue to do the kind of work that I do, to do the kind of work that we all do, because obviously Cleveland is a town that is very news heavy. When I look around the region, I don't think there's another town in the region that offers a journalist the challenge and the opportunities that we have. So again, thank you. I'm very appreciative